Today we're taking LeBron James and Kevin Durant and swapping their NBA careers, which means for the entirety of their times in the NBA, they'll be switching places by playing for all of the others' teams. All starting off with Kevin Durant, who's heading to the Cavaliers in 2003 as LeBron's replacement, where he would immediately step in and dominate, averaging well over 20 points per game to win the Rookie of the Year. But while he's being crowned as a chosen one and face of his city, none of it would translate to team success. All we care about today are championships, and over KD's first few years, the Cavaliers as a unit wouldn't even get close to a finals appearance. So with all that being said, we're now already moving on to the 2008 season, where both he and LeBron's rivalry would officially begin, as LeBron would be drafted with the second pick to the Seattle Sonics as KD's replacement, where he too would immediately dominate to win the Rookie of the Year as well. But again, while being a prestigious rookie does have its benefits, it also usually means that your teammates aren't so great, as LBJ's Sonics would only win 30 games on the year to miss the playoffs entirely. So with all that being said, let's focus back on KD, who'd be having his best season yet, averaging almost 26 points and 7 boards to lead the Cavaliers to 66 wins as the 1 seed in the East. And with such a dominant season, it would be no surprise that the Cavaliers would be making a trip to Denver for the NBA Finals, now matching up with the Nuggets featuring Carmelo Anthony and Allen Iverson. So if you're a fan of scoring, this will definitely be the finals for you. But most importantly, it's the first of what's going to be several finals appearances for both KD and LeBron. So it's only right that we'll be tracking to see who wins more championships in the other's shoes, with our target score being 6 titles, which is a number fitting for any player trying to be the greatest ever. So with such lofty expectations, you already know that in Finals Appearance 1, KD would go toe-to-toe with Denver's elite scoring duo, with each team going back and forth to start the series off 2-2. But in Game 5 in his home gym, it would be KD pulling away and securing the momentum for the Cavs, as not only would he be out-dueling Melo and AI individually, but he'd also be carrying it over into the game's most important moments. Because with the Cavs down by 1 with 3 minutes to play, KD would have his number called, and it's safe to say that he would deliver. Game 5, 3 minutes left, 1-point lead for Denver. KD off a screen, fouled by Melo on a 3, it's good. But that wouldn't be the only huge shot that he'd be taking, as in the very next offensive possession, he would have another chance to make some noise. Kind of taking a long time, only 7 seconds left on the clock. Melo goes for the steal, KD hits another huge shot. So I'm sure you get the point. Game 5 would not only be a massive win for the Cavs to go up 3-2, but it would also be a chance to celebrate KD, who put up an all-time performance in the process. KD had to hit a couple more free throws at the very end of the game, but he had 50 points and 15 boards. And that is, in fact, a Cavaliers record. So he's going up 3-2 with a huge bang. And with a takeover like that, you already know that in the following game, KD would seal the deal, winning his first championship to go up 1-0 over LeBron in their race to 6. And while LeBron will have plenty of opportunities to win his own titles, right now it's KD who's at the top of the basketball world, now heading into the 2009 season, looking to repeat. But before we see if he actually does, let's focus back on LeBron's progress, as he's up to 26 points and 7 assists for the newly relocated Oklahoma City Thunder, who are also adding the fiery intensity of Russell Westbrook to form one of the most athletic duos the league has ever seen. But while they look promising on paper, the Thunder roster as a whole is still incomplete. They're still waiting on one more player, and as a result, while they would make the playoffs, they wouldn't make that much noise. But with all that being said though, KD's season wouldn't be that much better. Yes, he is returning to the finals to defend his title, but now he's up against Kobe Bryant, who would thoroughly end his chances at a repeat, sending him home in 5 games. The Lakers won the championship in this season in real life too, so you can't really say it's a surprise. It was a good run for KD though. And that championship by Kobe would kick off a chain reaction that'll change the NBA forever. As while the 2010 season wouldn't see either LeBron or KD win a championship, it would be LeBron's Thunder making the most improvement with the addition of James Harden. But on the other end, KD wouldn't be so lucky, as the Cavs' best effort to get him some help would be a 37-year-old Shaquille O'Neal. So with his contract expiring and the team in no man's land, let's move on to 2011, where Kevin Durant will be saying goodbye to Cleveland to become the #1 villain in the history of the NBA.
At forward, 6'10", number 6, Kevin Durant.
As he's taking his talents to South Beach to play for the Heat and form a devastating trio with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. Now creating a squad that's easily hateable for 29 other fan bases as the clear-cut